As you probably saw, I literally started the day with coffee on myself, but it's okay because we're in Lisbon. With my best friend, we decided to do our first trip together in Lisbon and look at the view. The view was simply amazing, and this is the first day because we arrived at night almost the day before. So, for our first day, we decided to visit Lisbon. So, we took a boat and up to the castle with our feet. I never thought this would take so much time, but it was quite enjoyable because I have seen things that I am sure I would not be seeing if I was in a car sitting and waiting for someone to take me somewhere else, you know? Because look at the view. Look at what we have seen just by walking up to the castle. And let me tell you, I never walked that much in my entire life for a week. We did 60 kilometers in a week. Exactly. We enjoyed our time. We walked, we visited, we went to stores and then a restaurant. This restaurant was actually pretty good. Even the ambience is great. We then did go to a coffee and we did go to this coffee twice, at least. After this big day of walking, we sat for a while before going back home. The next day was a beach day, so I woke up to see the sunrise and then we took a boat. But before the beach day, we did go to a brunch, and the brunch was so freaking cute, like very pink, heart, and it was amazing. Like, in a sense, that the food, I want to say every food that we ate on that trip were good. None of them was disappointing. The same day, my brother invited us to a fancy restaurant, and the restaurant was French themed, like French cuisine, and it was so nice. So nice. The next day, when I remember that day, I just want to go back and be like, no, don't make that mistake again. We went to Belém. Belém was in a renovation, so we couldn't see the tower, but we saw the guard changing. And what happened was, you don't have any images. From the Tower of Belém, we walked to Lisboa. I'm not even joking. We did all this by foot. I'm not even joking. At first, we thought it was close by, but when we took hours to do so, we realized we did a mistake. But it's not something that I would never do again, because if it was cooler and I had better shoes, I would do it again, but it was so hot. We thought we were going to have a day with clouds, but we had a sunny day, a full sunny day. And I burned. I burned. To cool down and get better, we ate a brunch and went to my brother's house for a whole afternoon. The next day, we saw a free activity. I don't even know how you call this, but it is a botanic park. I don't know. Where you got plants, trees, and you can just walk and watch them and have the ambience of nature around you. I really loved it. It is free on Sunday, if I remember well. It was so peaceful. I want to go back again. You can see fishes. A lot of fishes. This is a turtle. I'm not even joking. This is a turtle. I saw catabases in English and Portuguese. Portuguese! Yeah. Then we went to a Palestinian restaurant and the food again. We have eaten so much, but what a day. What a day. Of course, if I go out, I will go to a library because why not? Why not? Even if I don't speak Portuguese, I am going. Of course, after walking and walking and walking the past day, we had another beach day. But before that, we did a restaurant, a brunch restaurant next to our apartment. And let me tell you, It was so cute. And even the waitress was so adorable. So cute, so cute. Oh my god. I want to go back again. Look at this. And for the last day, we decided to do a museum. The security for this museum is way higher than an airport. This is crazy. You legit have to take off everything, and also at the same time, they will give you for hijabis a room where you take off your hijab and see that you have nothing underneath. It's a museum where you can see the treasures of Portugal. But when I saw all of them, I was like, but did Portugal had all that gold alone? And then I remembered history and I was like, yeah, that is right. That is right. So there's literally real nuggets of gold. So there's a lot of quote unquote treasures of Portugal, and yes, I want to put it in quote because I feel like most of them are not even from Portugal, as jewelries, gold, and all that stuff. So that's why I say quote unquote treasures. There were some animation to show you how dinner courts were made and where people were sat and how the dishes looks like. Then we walked back to Belém and ate in a beautiful and cute restaurant. I still remember the taste of everything we ate, and it was perfect. Perfect! Before we left, we obviously ordered and took with us pastéis de nata. How we cannot? How cannot we? How can we not? How like and at the end of the day we decided to visit the submarine next to our apartment again, and this is the first time I go inside a submarine. I never stepped inside one before, and this is very impressive. Like the cabins, the beds, the kitchen, everything is so small, and imagining a lot of people being inside and doing a lot of things at once, this is insane. The organization, beautiful. And before leaving, we had to see the monument of Lisboa. So we went up there, walked up there. We didn't go like up there, but we walked to the monument. We enjoyed the view, and then we ate in a restaurant. And the next day was time for us to leave.